Alright guys, this is how to shave your face, part numbre dos. Let's go. Okay, so in part number 1, we learned how to shave our face using just a regular razor. Now, by this time, like me, your hair is growing back and you're starting to get ingrown hairs kind of like I am, and your skin is starting to get irritated because of the way our hair grows. I did this on purpose, guys, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. If you're experiencing the same thing, you got some dry patches in here, your hair's starting to grow back, and you're getting some ingrown hairs. So you want to switch up the method of shaving, because if you continue to use this shaver, you're just going to get more and more and more ingrown hairs on top of ingrown hairs, and it's just going to start to look worse and worse and worse on your skin. So what I do to break up the monotony in using the same razor is I use this stuff called Magic Shave, right? I'm not endorsing, well, I am endorsing this product kind of sort of because I use it and I think it's a good product for you guys to use. It goes on your skin and you scrape it off using a spatula, but if you don't have a spatula, you can use like popsicle sticks or even like a butter knife or something like that from your kitchen, or the other end of a spoon to scrape it off. Just something that's not sharp and that you could scrape on your skin, like this plastic tool that you can buy on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description once again, and I'll also leave the link for Magic Shave, and I'll also leave the link for anything else that I talk about on this video to help you guys out. Now, reasons why you use this. Okay, so what happens to your skin when you continue, our skin when we continue to use razors, is the razor just takes up the top layer of the hair that's growing, and hair is still left inside of the skin. So what happens is that hair continues to grow, and as it grows, it curls up underneath the skin and it doesn't come out. And that's what causes the ingrown hairs. What this stuff does is it like kills, it doesn't kill the hair, but it's like a perm that's like overly permed, which makes your hair fall out. So what this stuff does, I believe, is that it goes on your skin and you leave it on for a point of time to where as though it like kind of takes the hair out, and the hair that's beneath your skin actually comes out also. So it leaves a nice smooth surface and it takes that hair away, that so it won't cause any ingrown hairs to come back when the hair starts growing again. And then like what I do is I like shave twice. I'll shave, skip a day, shave, or however often you shave, and then the third use, or maybe sometimes the fourth use, I'll use this stuff to break it up. Or you got to figure out a pattern that's going to work for you. Maybe you might use this, skip 2-3 days, use this again, skip 2-3 days, and then shave regular, and then shave regular 3 more days, and then use this. Or you might alternate, shave and then use a Magic Shave, then shave regular, then use a Magic Shave again. You got to figure out a method that works for you, that's good for your skin. All right, so like I said, I shave like twice normally, and then I use the Magic Shave, and then I go back to shaving. Or sometimes I'll shave twice and then I use a Magic Shave once, skip 2 or 3 days, and then use a Magic Shave again. Then I'll shave again for like 3 times, and so on and so forth, and repeat the process. But I went for a few days without shaving. My skin got irritated, started feeling itchy. I shaved again, and now it's been like another day and a half. And this is what happens if you don't continue to shave. Your skin starts to get irritated. Right now it's just a little itchy. Like tomorrow it will be real itchy. So let's get into how you use this stuff, okay? So you're gonna need a little container. To put some of this Magic Shave in, and I'm going to show you how to mix it. You just mix it with water until it becomes a little bit soupier than paste. You don't want it to be too thick, but you don't want it to be too thin, because you want to apply it to your face. I use a spatula and I just put it on there onto your face and leave it on there for it says on the container how long to leave it on. It says 5 to 7 minutes. I usually go about 8 to 9 minutes, and then I scrape it off, and that takes all the hair off. Let me show you how to use this stuff, guys. Okay, so now you got your Magic Shave and you want to open it up, man. You gotta open it up. You gotta pry this can open. a little bit to get the top off. It can be hard, so just use the edge and just go sideways like this, and you can kind of get it up like that. Okay, then you just put some of this in here. Can you guys see that? I'm just putting some. Oh, that's actually too much, so just put some back inside. You don't need that much, guys. Just tap it in there till it goes back in. This is a sufficient amount. That's more than enough. Put the cap back on, right, and then put it away. And now you're going to put some water in here. When you're doing it your first time, you want to experiment, so just put a little bit of water in there and then mix it up and add as you need. I'm gonna show you intricate close-up of this because this is an intricate process. All right, so the first thing in the process you're gonna want to do is get your water going. Just a little bit of water, you don't need that much. Warm water, cold water, really doesn't matter. I like to get my water at a nice temperature so it doesn't feel crazy hitting my face. And I just put a little bit in there and stir it up. Try to get an angle so you guys can see. Alright, so you stir the stuff up. And the main reason why I'm doing it like this is because I want to show you guys the consistency that I like that works for me. So this is starting to get good, just a little bit more. Bump it in there. And that should be a sufficient amount of water. Turn it off and start to mix this up. Let me show you. It's the consistency that I'm talking about right now. Mix it up, stir it up, stir it up. Some of y'all are real good at this. Anyway, this stuff, guys, your girlfriend is not gonna like the way it smells, so you might want to do this on the days that, you know, after she goes to work or when she's not around, because this stuff doesn't smell that pleasant and it takes a while to air out. See, and that's the consistency that you want it, you know, and it could stay on your face and you can scrape it off. All right, so now that I got it mixed up, let's put it on our face and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so one thing you're gonna want to remember about this stuff is it's very you got to be careful with this stuff because you don't want to accidentally flick it in your eye. That actually happened to me. I'm gonna start putting it on right now while we're talking. That actually happened to me one time. I flicked it in my eye and it was not a pleasant experience at all. Not a pleasant experience at all. I ended up having to go to the eye doctor and he recommended that I get some eye rinse, and I was rinsing my eyes out for about, well, it only flicked in one eye, but I was rinsing my eye out for like a whole day and a half till it felt normal again. But basically everything got blurry. You see how I got it like applied halfway to my beard? You don't want to do that because obviously that part of the hair is gonna fall out. So you don't want to apply it to the areas where you want to keep the hair. All right, so you know, this is something private that I do, guys, but I'm just sharing it with you guys because I feel like it could help a lot of people. I see some guys walking around with beards and don't necessarily like their look, you know what I mean? So I'm just giving you some options of what you can do, and it takes some time, you know what I mean, every day or every other day to keep yourself groomed or whatever, but women do it for us. So why not pay it forward and look good for your lady, you know what I mean? So, and besides, you look good, you feel good, you act good, you present yourself in a nice way, and it shows out. It shows up when you talk to people. You're more confident and stuff like that. So, you know, it's worth taking an hour, maybe even two, to do stuff like this so that when you're out all day you can present yourself in a more confident manner, you know what I mean? You can get better jobs. People respect you when you look better. Like it's just we live in a really vain world, so I want to take the time out to do this stuff, guys, especially if you want to go far in life. Sorry, not saying it if you won't go far in life if you don't do it, but I'm just saying. So I do this stuff so often that I don't really need a timer. I just kind of like take it off when I feel like it's the right time, you know. So as you can see, I have it spread generously. Oh, this is what I do. I forgot. What I do normally is I let it sit on my face until it starts to dry, and then when it starts to dry, I just add some more water and I boom tap it around here till it gets soft again, and then I scrape it off. That's my technique that I normally do. All right, because if you leave it on too long, it will start to dry. So just put some more, get that spatula and tap it around your face a little bit to get that stuff, the stuff that's on your face, wet again, and then the same consistency. Then scrape it off with the spatula, and when you're scraping it off, that's where you want to be really careful, because that's how it got in my eye that one time. I was scraping it. I think I went to scrape up, and it flicked, and it got inside of my eye. And so I'm talking about this over and over because you do not want this to happen. All right. I had to get this eye rinse stuff and put some solution in it and pretty much flush out my eye like every couple hours or whatever. But it was just pain in my eye. Just be careful with this stuff. All right. That's my long drawn out warning. All right. So I'm going to let this dry and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys. So right now you can kind of see the areas where it's starting to get dry. See that? So I'm going to put some water on there and let it get moist again. Let it get moist again. So I'm just putting on some water. I got some water in here, regular water, same container. I'm just putting it on all over my face generously, and then I'm gonna scrape the stuff off. Under my neck right here, and you'll see what it does when I scrape it off. I think what this stuff does actually, I think it just like over perms your hair to the point where it falls out. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I'm not for sure how it works, but I think that's what happens. And generally, after you use this stuff, you want to take a shower or just wash your face with some skin sensitive soap or whatever, some skin soap. Yeah, just make sure you wash your skin after you use this stuff, because you don't want to leave any excess on your face all day long, because you know it will burn you. This stuff will burn you if it's left on your face too long. It will burn you. All right. Very private tutorial this is that I'm doing for you guys, just because I think some young guys with skin like myself can benefit from this. You know what I mean? But this is a very private, sensitive thing right here that people don't typically share, I guess. But you know, you gotta help people. You know what I mean? Put their best foot forward. Anyhow, something else you want to think about. There are different types of magic shave. I typically get this one, the one in this can right here, and that's the one I recommend because this one doesn't smell too crazy. You know what I mean? The other one's just like bananas. Anyway, I'm gonna start to scrape the stuff off. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see here coming off on here already. I don't know if you can get that. No, okay, this lens is not picking it up. Anyway, I'll show you guys. All right. So you just start to scrape it off like this. Just like that. When I blow my cheek out a little bit, you know. And you can see it's just taking off the hair. Be careful when you go in an upward motion because you can flick it in your eye. And it just removes all the hair from your face. And as well as like lower, it gets it nice and deep. Now I'm gonna get it all off my face and I'll be right back. After you do this, take a rag, get your washcloth, rather. Warm up your washcloth and just wipe the excess off of your face. Alright? Wipe all the excess off. And you can see where all your ingrown hairs were in about, I'd say 20 minutes to half an hour. Everybody's time is going to be different. Those ingrown bumps, they will go away. It's weird, but trust me, they'll just go away because there's no longer... The reason why they're there is because your skin is irritated, and in a little while your skin will not be irritated anymore, so they'll go away. So I'll show you guys some more video when they are gone in a little while. Alright, so I'm just going to wipe off the rest of this. I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to use some aftershave, and then you're going to be good to go. Alright guys, see you in a second. Alright guys, so it's been about 20 minutes since I shaved. I just took a shower, I washed my face, I put some aftershave lotion on. I feel good, I look good, I smell good, I cleaned up after myself. Because you want to clean that sink after you get that stuff off your sink. Get that stuff all over the place rather. And just to give you guys an idea, it's still a little bit irritated, but it will go away in a little while. I'll give you guys a close-up. Didn't give you guys a close-up before, but yeah, those ingrown hairs, they will go away as the day progresses, and you will be straight. Alright, so at first glimpse, you know, unless you get real close up, then it's crazy. But yeah, like I said, this is a real personal tutorial, or instructional. I'm trying to focus, guys. Instructional, that I want to show you guys some tips for staying fresh, you know what I mean? And typically people don't do stuff like this and get all in their face and stuff like that, but it's whatever, you know. I still look good when I go out. I'm a confident guy, and I want to show you guys how you can groom yourself so you can be more confident, so you can achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve, guys. So I hope this helps somebody. Magic Shave, aftershave, all the products that I use along with the spatula, links will be in the tutorial. Use my link to purchase your products. It's greatly appreciated and help me out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe right now, guys. And let me just pause real fast to do a screenshot for my thumbnail for the video. Another pose. I'm sure I can grab a thumbnail out of those poses. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. Peace out. I'm out. A-Dubb.